Check it out. Thursdays, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, noon Eastern. A healthy dose of Jersey Girl wisdom. Live with Rev Jersey Girl. Sponsored by New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you on a Wednesday evening, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, and that means it is time for our midweek pick-me-up. 2 prayers, 2 songs, and a talk in between. Today, we're here to discuss the concept, the idea, the title of Let It Grow. However, before we do that, we are going to head into... Let's get started with some prayer. And then from that, we'll go into a bit of music. So join me in a moment of just turning within, turn to the source, turn to the one, turn away from the day, let go of the hustle and the bustle that it took to be here. Let go of everything it took to be here and just be here. Be here now, be in this moment, aware and awake and present to the magnificence, to the joy, to the excitement that is God revealing itself this day as this experience, as this collective opportunity to be in spiritual community, to share in the majesty, the greatness, the miracle that is God's life as our lives. Here today, in music, in meaning, in message, in prayer, and all of it. It's all good, it's all God, and I am grateful. So let it all be. And so it is. All right. Thank you, dear ones, for being with us here this evening on New Thought Media Network. This is our midweek pick-me-up. It happens every Wednesday. And 2 prayers, 2 songs, and a talk in between. That means it's time for some music. Let's get into a little of this. Now this, let me pull this up here. Let's go this way. Yeah, there we go. One of the things I discovered in 2020 is the amazing music of the incomparable and amazing Harold Payne. And this is just another example. Enjoy.
You turn the news on, you get your blues on from all the negativity. It's hard to wrap yourself around what's going down on TV. You can stress it, second guess it. You can think about it way too hard, or you can move the conversation from your head to your heart. Sometimes it's a matter of just letting go and holding on to the one thing we know. Love wins, love wins. That's where the circle of life begins. It's the one simple lesson we're learning again and again. Love wins. We all matter. It doesn't matter if we're on one side or the other. As long as we find a way to get along with one another. We can agree to disagree, or maybe even realize that you see another point of view when you look through someone else's eyes. Sometimes it's as easy as just letting go and holding on to the one thing we know. Love wins, love wins. That's where the circle of life begins. It's the one simple lesson worth learning again and again. Love wins whenever you give it a chance. It is the one hope that everyone has to build a better world for us all. Love wins, love wins. That's where the circle of life begins. It's the one simple lesson worth learning again and again. Love wins. That's where it all begins. Love wins. We learn it again and again. Love wins. That's where it all begins. Love wins. We learn it again and again. Love is the lesson. Love wins. That's where it all begins. Love is the lesson. Love wins. We learn it again and again. Love wins. That's where it all begins. Love wins. We learn it again and again. Love is the lesson. Love wins.
Yes, 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 and yes. Love wins. The amazing Harold Payne, and I wanted to share that tonight because there's a feeling that I've been having over the last handful of days that this title of "Let It Grow" and love wins. We gotta let love grow in order to let love win. And we've got to let love expand in our lives. Now, I decided to do this crazy thing and look up and see if there's I have my personal favorite, an acronym for love, and I was wondering what else was out there in the world. And lo and behold, I found over 45 acronyms for love. But the one I've always liked the most is to listen, observe, visualize, and express. Listen, observe, visualize, and express. And what I've always felt about that, right, is there's no real action in this until the end. Listen, observe, visualize, and then express. So we listen, and I've always loved the way Michael Bernard Bethwick says it. We listen with the ear behind the ear. We listen with the divine ear that is behind the human ear. So we listen with the ear behind the ear, then we observe, we watch, we look, we see with the eye behind the eye, the I am that is behind the human eye, the human vision. We look, we listen, and we observe from that place of absolute truth, from the place of spirituality, where we don't look for the wrong. It's not that we don't see that there is conditions in the world, it's just we don't see them as bad. We don't look for things to be broken or wrong in our lives. We listen and observe, and then we visualize. And that's all about getting into the action, casting that which we wish to experience, visualizing, casting into the creative medium the life we truly desire. If we can do that, then we can express love. Listen, observe, visualize, and express. And around here in the science of mind and new thought in general, one of the if not the primary way to do that is through what we call spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer, and the opportunity to not be begging and beseeching God, not to be, oh, please, please bless me with this, and I need $100 to buy, to pay my. It's not that. It's an expression. Treatment Affirmative prayer is the expression of love. After we listen, observe, visualize, then we express through treatment, through the prayer, through the affirmation of knowing that all this is already done in the mind of God, and now it's just a matter of calling it into form in our experience. Treatment is the expression, and it leads us to inspired action. So we listen with the ear behind the ear, we see, we observe with the eye behind the eye, we visualize by casting a vision of what it is we truly desire in our lives, of a truth, of a great truth, not the limitation, not the, oh, I just need, again, just need to get the bill paid, or just want a new swimming pool in the backyard, but we visualize the experiences that allow us to truly love, to be prosperity, to be all the good that we wish to experience. And we bring all that together through affirmative mind treatment, a spiritual mind treatment, and affirmative prayer. That expression leads us to inspired action. So what I want us to remember is that consciousness always becomes form. Right? There's stuff going on in our lives. There are things in our lives that we maybe don't like, or would like differently, or would like to have changed. And the only way to go about changing the conditions is to change the consciousness. If we see something from a place of, let's allow the growth to happen, versus, oh, that's not good enough, or that, no, that's not big enough, or that doesn't fit the bill, you don't have the right voice, the right look, whatever it might be. Instead of buying into the limitations, we have to let truth grow. Form follows the consciousness. A consciousness of growth leads to an experience of growth in whatever it may be. And we've been practicing that here at New Thought Media Network, and we invite you into that all the time, to be a part of experiencing that shift of consciousness, to see the growth. Now, I'm reminded recently of, I'm reminded of this almost every day, because a while back, and we're talking like 2009, 2010, I, as part of a spiritual experience, I ended up with a piece of water bamboo. It's only that big, only a little piece of water bamboo, and it was in a little, bud vase kind of thing, and it was the centerpiece of an event or a table, and somehow I ended up taking it home that night, and it went into my garden. It's been with us, and along the way, that little piece of water bamboo grew and actually broke the glass that it was in. The roots had become so tightly packed that it cracked the glass. And okay, I guess I didn't pay that much attention to the bamboo because it kept growing. Your growth wouldn't be denied, obviously. And so I took that and I put that in, and I just, instead of trying to get the glass out of the roots and all that, I just took what the roots had absorbed and I put it all in a little bit bigger of a container. And I planted that. And the bamboo didn't do so well. And it started to get a little more yellow and almost start to shrivel. Now, I've owned water bamboo over the years in different forms and whole bunch of different plants, and I've seen plenty of them turn yellow, and generally it just means, well, you didn't water it enough, silly, and it's going to go and it's going to die. And I've tried all kinds of things to bring back a piece of water bamboo that's yellowing and dying. And well, this one got brown and hard. And there was one little speck of life left in that piece of shriveled up water bamboo. And as I noticed that there was a little bit of light, I started thinking to myself, maybe that isn't dead. Maybe that will come back. Hey, let's see if we can get that to come back. And let's start praying for this piece of bamboo. And let's use the power of the mind to affirm that this little piece of bamboo can make it back and come back. This is that little piece of bamboo. Yeah. If I hold it back here somewhere, a good 3 feet tall. 2.5, 3 feet tall now. The growth will never be denied. Now, we use the analogy of the seed soil and plant around here all the time, but I want you to see the demonstration, because often we don't celebrate the demonstration. We lament when things don't feel like there's enough room for us, and we lament when things turn a little sour and life turns a little brown, and we lament when it feels like we're not growing fast enough. But the growth cannot be denied. Life will, spirit will grow through us if we let it. So we just got to let it. Let it grow. Let it grow. I never did like that song. But even out of a song you don't like, you eventually find a chord or two or a redeeming line or somewhere in it. So I want to ask you tonight, where are you busting out at the seams? Where are your roots pushing against the container so strong with so much force that you're ready to shatter the limitations, the glass ceilings, the self-imposed concepts of what you can and cannot accomplish? And where are you to be? Are you ready? Where are you really ready to be more of the great I am that you are? Where are you saying yes to serving this evolution of human consciousness, to being more than you've ever been before? And if that's a tough question, well, we can always have a conversation about that. Reach out to me. Let me know. I'm happy to share more of that with you. So as we listen to this next piece of music, I invite you to contemplate that, to be in that place of saying, where am I busting out at the seams? Where am I ready to grow and to be more and to be the bigger expression of the truth that I am here to be? How do we be the great I am that I am? Let's see what Charles Halt has to say about it.
An angel asked me, do you know you are? The question and the answer is not very far. The song of the sages, the knowledge of the ages is living where you reside. You have the key that unlocks the door to enter in that sacred place you haven't gone before, where deep meets deep, soul to soul. Feel that connection as the truth unfolds. I am. You are and I am. You are the answer. Yes, you are the key that unlocks the door to freedom and leads you to me. Look deep inside you. Trust the force that guides you. It knows the way. Yeah, there's no separation. We're one and the same. A child of the Creator, known by different names. The Alpha and Omega, the eternal flame. that burns deep inside you. Do you know my name? I am from the mountains to the oceans. I am the rocks to the trees. I am all the stars and constellations. I am, you are. I am from the mountains to the oceans. I am from the rocks to the trees. I am all the stars and constellations. I am, you are. I'm spiritual and mystical. I am light. I am love. I live in you, and you live in me. From the very low to the heavens above, I am. There's no separation, we're one in the same. The sound of the Creator known by different names. The Alpha and Omega, the eternal flame that burns deep inside you. Do you know my name? I am from the mountains to the oceans. I am from the rocks to the trees. I am all the stars and constellations. I am, you are. I am the peace that passes all understanding. I am the joy that's overflowing. I am the love in abundance. I am, you are. I
Ooh. So we join in that I amness. We join in that vibration of peace and love and harmony and abundance and prosperity, knowing that everything, every word that's been sung here this evening is a prayer twice prayed, that there is a vibration being created right here, right now, through each and every one present to this experience, watching at another time, on a replay, in another dimension, at another experience, whatever it might be. There is a vibration rising up on planet Earth right now of absolute truth, abundance, prosperity, health and wellness, well-being, all of it. It's all God, and it's all happening as my life, your life, perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent from your life. You are not a mistake. You are enough. There is enough of absolutely everything on this planet for every single one of us. So we each are at that place of saying, I am this, I am the truth, I am the love, I am the light, I am beauty and health and wealth and well-being. Say that to yourself. Say that with yourself. Or remind yourself moment by moment by moment of the goodness, the godness, the greatness that you are on this planet. For we are here together today to celebrate that good, to celebrate that amazingness, to celebrate that great I am. For it is because of your I am that we are together in creating a world that works for everyone. It is together that we come into this allowing, into this experience of awakening to our spiritual magnificence. It is as the mighty one that all are giving of themselves, are providing and sharing the great gifts and skills and talents that they are here to share. And we affirm that. We lift that up. We dance and live in absolute love for the majesty, the miracle that is God's life expressing right now. As my life is your life, is all life. So I am thrilled to overflowing to be a part of this vibration, to be a part of this sacred spiritual community, to be a part of whatever it is that's emerging on planet Earth this day, next day, every day. Because no matter what, it's all good, because it's all God. And it truly could be no other way. And so I am grateful for all that has revealed itself, grateful to be a part of it, grateful to release it and loose it into the world, Knowing God's got this, I let go and cast this word into the law that is already operating upon it, and affirm it as done by simply saying, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones, for being with us. Hey, if you'd like to be a part of our fellowship, we're going to head over and open up a Zoom room here. I'm going to put it in the chat box. If it doesn't come through to the location where you're watching this broadcast, it's also heading across the bottom of the screen. And join us in the Zoom room for fellowship immediately following tonight's broadcast. So we're going to wrap this up here in a few minutes and then hang out in the Zoom room for a little bit, chat and talk and connect and all that kind of stuff. So feel free to join us there. And I want to say thank you, folks. Thank you for those that have been clicking that donate button. We've been having a little bit of trouble with the website. We're working on that. And so we're back to using our backup plan, which is paypal.me/New Thought Radio. If you'd like to make a donation this evening, do remember all donations are tracked and are 100% tax deductible as allowed by law. We keep track of all that. And 2020 donation letters will be coming in the mail shortly. So pay attention for that if you donated last year. So thank you for your contributions. And thank you for your continued gifts, tithes, donations, and offerings to keep this network on the air and sharing this positive vibration with as many folks as we can possibly reach. So New Thought Radio, positively inspiring. All right, I'm going to head over to the Zoom room. Do remember tomorrow is Thursday, so we've got prayer time tonight, 8:15 p.m. for evening prayers. Tomorrow morning, our morning prayers. And
check it out. Thursdays, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, noon Eastern. A healthy dose of Jersey Girl wisdom. Live with Rev Jersey Girl. Sponsored by New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Positively inspiring. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here and get up to dinner. I think my family wants me to take them to dinner. No, we're going to go to fellowship. We're going to be at fellowship. I'm just kidding myself. I love you. We'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. Until then, peace, blessings. Bye now.